Hi parents, welcome to Kids Corner. It's week 5, term 2. I'm Mike.
And I'm Liz, and we're here to help you prepare for a bit of faith talk with your kids for Sunday morning.
Step 1, parents, is our scripture for the morning. It's found in Hebrews 12 verse 15, but don't tell your kids. They are getting the scripture on a paper. It'll be in your Dropbox resource for you. And there's a jigsaw on the back, which Liz is going to cut out, and we're going to turn into a jigsaw. Your kids are going to solve the puzzle and find the scripture. Okay, parents, once you've finished cutting out the jigsaw, helping your kids, it's time to turn it over like Liz and I are going to. And we are going to solve this jigsaw and find out what today's scripture is. You can have the privilege, the last piece.
I'll read it.
Yeah.
Great. So now we've got that together. We'll get the kids to read it. So it says, make sure that no one misses out on God's wonderful kindness. Don't let anyone become bitter and cause trouble for the rest of you.
Yeah. So kids now know what the scripture says. You can talk about it, but they don't know where it is in the Bible. So what we'll do is you can either Google it or get Siri. I'm going to type this one in. There it is, Hebrews 12:15.
Right.
So always good to help your kids with their paper Bible. Go through, find Hebrews 12:15, read it through it again with your kids, and that's the end of the scripture and the end of step 1.
Okay, step 2, parents, is we're going to do a bit of blind food tasting. So, of course, you're going to need something sweet, something salty, and of course something bitter for the kids to taste. Because we want to teach them what bitterness tastes like and how we want to cut that out of our lives and not enter into our bodies. So, grab a blindfold.
Need a blindfold and a willing child. So here we go. I'm trusting you, Liz. All right.
Okay, open wide.
Okay.
Bite down. How's that? What's that taste like?
It's not an orange. That's lemon, and that's really, really bitter. I do not want that in my life.
Right. Okay, ready? Next one. How's that taste?
Man, that is so good. That is definitely not keto, but that is maple syrup, and that tastes super sweet. I definitely want that in my life.
Great. All right, next one. How's that, Mike? Good?
Salty.
Great. All right, we'll do one last one, I think.
Man, that was a lot of salt.
All right, here's something to wash the salt down with.
All right, thank
Ready?
you.
What'd that taste like, Mike?
Vinegar.
Vinegar?
Yeah, I think that was vinegar.
You were right on that one. It was vinegar.
Yeah. Woo! All right, parents. So what you want to do is just go through an assortment of foods with your kids. Talk about how bitterness is not enjoyable, how it attacks all of our senses, and how it causes us to lose focus on the things that we want to enjoy. That vinegar's still really live, which is good. So enjoy some food tasting, something sweet, something salty, definitely something bitter. And talk about we do not want the root of bitterness in our life.
No.
And that is the end, thank goodness, of step 2. Hi parents, step 3, we're going to play, Liz and I are going to show you how to make a little game, play it with your kids. It's around fishing, and so we prepared a couple of these little fish just get some cardboard, fold it in half, cut out the shape of a fish, just leave a little bit at the top there, and if you get a paper clip so that you can just make a hook there and just tape it down. What we're going to do is we're just going to make some more, and we're going to write inside them, and we're going to play a game of memory and also have a time of discussion with the kids. So here we go. You could use some coloured paper maybe if you wanted to make coloured fish or whatever if your kids are younger, but mostly if they're all the same because you're working on a game of memory. Great, thanks Liz. Get your paper clip, bend it, straighten it, make a little hole. Be careful with the scissors, of course. Put the clip through. Just leave the top sticking out like that and tape it down. There we go. Straighten it up. And so Liz and I have got a whole heap of little fish with hooks on. We just need to make some fishing rods, which we've made already. Run some string through a straw. And these are your fishing rods. And so we're going to go fishing in just a minute. But first, we want you to lead a discussion with your kids. And we want to record some words in there. What are some things we want to keep in our life, Liz? Like peace.
Selflessness.
Yeah, so you can write a few of those on the inside of the fish, but of course there's bitterness as well. And so things, we've got a list, it'll be in your Dropbox. Liz will read it to you, some of those things at the bottom there.
Great, so we've got bitterness, hurts, offences, resentment, disunity, division, judgment, confession, prayer, grace, and mercy, and the cross.
Yeah, so let's go to write. We'll write a few of them on there now, which is good. All right, parents, so once you've written on all the fish, set them up in the fishing pond, and we'll play a game of memory. Liz, you go first.
Okay.
See what you catch.
There we go.
There we go. What did you get? What did you catch?
Got Grace.
Oh, you caught Grace. Well done. And so we can have a discussion with our kids about Grace. I'll try and catch one. You put it back in, your kids are going to try and remember where they are, and eventually they're going to try and get rid of all of the hurts and bitterness and offences from their life and be left. I caught disunity.
We don't want that one.
No, we definitely don't want that one. So enjoy playing with your kids like we're going to enjoy now.
What do you get? I got prayer.
Oh, I got bitterness.
I'm keeping that one.
Yeah, so you can talk to kids about prayer, talk to them about bitterness, enjoy the game, play a game of memory, pick out all the bad stuff, leave all the good stuff. That'd be good. Well, that would be the end of step 3, and that'll be a great morning for you ministering to your kids about keeping the root of bitterness out of your life. Thanks for helping, Liz.
You're very welcome.
That's good. All right, well, enjoy Kids Corner, and we'll see you again next week.
Great. Bye.
Bye.